Hey folks, here at OS Reviews. You're watching our video review of the GMYLE wireless QI charging pad. This one sells on Amazon for $17, so it's slightly more expensive than the PowerBot variant which we saw a few months ago. However, this one does have a better construction quality which composes of glass and as well as aluminum, so it definitely looks very classy and elegant when positioned onto a table or onto a desk. With that being said, the front here again with that highly polished surface does not have a soft touch rubber, which means that your phone will likely slide around a bit more than on the PowerBot variant, which was crafted out of plastic and rubber. Taking a look at the box here, a very clean presentation on the back, some specs inclusive of the input, which is 5V 2 amps, output 5V 1 amp. This is standard QI, so it's still going to come with the advantages and disadvantages of most QI chargers. Advantages being that you don't have to use, again, any wires, so it's going to improve the longevity of your phone just because you don't have to keep on unplugging it in and plugging it out of the micro USB port. And the downside is QI charging takes a long time to complete as opposed to a Qualcomm Quick Charge charger or even a standard wall charger. For instance, a Android phone will probably fully charge up using QI in 3.5 hours or 4 hours as opposed to a wall charger which takes only 1.5 to 2 hours. So do expect to leave it overnight. Here we have a quick start guide as well as a warranty card, and in here we have just the charger itself. We'll take a look at that in a moment, as well as a bundled micro USB cable. There's no AC adapter block that's included, so you can probably just plug it into your computer or onto your own adapter if you want to purchase one separately. The included cable here offers a decent length, so you can definitely set it up, plug it into the wall, and still have the phone rest comfortably on the charging station. But otherwise, it's pretty standard stuff. And taking a look here at the actual QI charger, you can see that it is very elegant. The front has a highly glossy finish, so it does attract a large amount of fingerprints, and you should probably clean it because, again, it gets dirty pretty easily. But the construction
So here we have the charger plugged into the wall. As you can see, there is a red LED which shows that power is flowing through. There are no other buttons for powering things on or off. Something I did find a little bit odd though was that it's very sensitive. It's also not the most universal QI charger in the sense I have some adapters that plugs in using micro USB to smartphones, and if you have a case or a cover snapped over the QI adapter, this particular mat won't be able to actually sense the adapter, and so charging will begin. It has to be basically touching the actual adapter for it to work. So it's very sensitive. It seems to not be as responsive in that manner as the PowerBot that we saw a few months ago. But regardless, if I have a adapter here, after a few seconds, as you see, the green LED has turned on. That means that power is currently flowing through, and the phone's display is on. That shows that the charging has indeed begun. So it does work, but again, it's kind of finicky in terms of the positioning of the mat. You have to really make sure that the QI adapter is really basically touching the mat, or it has to be quite sensitive if you have to purchase a newer generation adapter. It seems like the older one that I have here that worked fine for the PowerBot and some other models is not seeming to be that great. If I change the position ever so slightly, charging basically stops. At the end of the day, I'm not sure I can wholeheartedly recommend the GMYLE QI wireless charging mat, because what is beauty without functionality? I've seen more sensitive mats in the past that sold for less, and yes, although this construction quality here is top notch, I just think that the actual quality of the performance is finicky at best. To check out more details, including performance, design, and comparisons, be sure to read our full RIN review. This has been our video. Thanks for watching here at OS.